Hello everyone, Dani Zed here and I welcome you to my newest review. It's for the Split CD, Horrendous Forms of Human Ruination. It's out on Rotten Music, and this 5-way split delivers 12 songs, a great mixture of slamming brutal death metal bands. Every band is brutal on itself in a different way. First, Incineration from Athene in Greece brings us blasting death metal the brutal way, in the vein of bands like Disavote, Paemia, Degrade, D-Side, and some underground froggy guttural death metal stuff. These three guys know how to blast and groove their way through their 4 songs on this split in a raw and primitive brutal way, but still, with some catchy hooks in the songs and some nice rhythms. The next band on the split CD, Paroxysmal Butchering from USA, blast their way with a little bit more classical death metal, but still brutal and guttural. Reminds me a little bit to a mixture of all limited Lost of Decay stuff mixed with some technical influence from bands like Immolation, Dying Fetus, Cannibal Corpse. I also did enjoy their full-length CD I bought I think a couple of years ago. I think it was in 2012 I bought it. I also recommend it for fans of the bands I mentioned, and also 4 songs from these guys on this split here. Abdicate, the next band on the split CD, plays New York death metal, slam death metal in the real groovy way, and blast their way like they already did on their full-length CD. I still can't get enough of the full-length called Fragmented Atrocity. Sorry. This CD is so good, rough and groovy, like I love. It reminds me bands like Dead for Days, Severed Remains, and other coming up in the late 2000s. No, sorry, not late 2000s, late 90s, beginning of the 2000s. It's really cool shit for sure. 2 songs here from these guys. Next band is Catatonic Rigidity. I never heard from them before. They deliver some down-tuned, ultra-guttural, stomping slam, primitive with gargling and pig vocals, brutality with Gore and attitude and slamming riffs, simply and sick, no fancy shit, just straight to your face. And the singer is Barrett, the owner of Severed Records, which he's also distributing the CD in the US, I guess. Just 1 song on this split. I would love to hear full length of these psychos. Maybe we will hear in the future, and I will review it as well when I get the CD for sure. And the last band on the split is Gore. They play more technical slammy death metal with some technical muffcore influence, which reminds me a little bit on the old Ion Dissonance songs and weirder stuff from the Despised Icons old CD and the split, with Bodies in the Gears of the Apparatus. Everything is mixed with guttural brutal death metal, also influenced on bands like Braindead, Origins, Phallocrypsy are really hearable. For fans of the mentioned bands, this is your band for sure. Just 1 song as well, so if you're interested in these guys, you should check out the full length, which is still available from the band. Sum it up, it's a pretty cool and brutal split for lovers of split CDs. This is for sure a must-have if you like slam death metal and brutal death metal. I just say buy it and enjoy the variation of bands and that the death metal styles. I won't rate this because it's a little bit too hard for me. Because there's so many different bands. Normally I would say it's the stuff I don't like so much on the CD. I think it's between a 6 and a 8 because the bands are a little different. Some are like more, some are like less. So that's why I won't do this at this point. You will find everything in the description like always, to the band's label and stuff. Now we'll show you a short sound sample from each band. I hope you will like it. Thanks for watching, see you next time, your Dani Zed.